we'll let this thing cool. We'll get it all brushed off and we'll see what it looks like. But so far, looks like we've got a nice indent we can finish. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Getting rolling in the shop today. Gonna set up, finish some stuff up on the mill, get everything cleaned up, put away. We're gonna get our foundry going so we can start casting up some parts and see what kind of progress we can make. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll get to work. All right, so what we got here, we got an old antique cast iron water heater. So what we're gonna do and cut these bars. This thing's already fire lined in there, obviously for heating the water in the fire tank. We're gonna put this little hinge around here. We're gonna stuff a burner in here and block the bottom up, and we're gonna turn this into our little foundry so we can cast up some parts we need to do for Henryetta. We need to cast a lower for the intake, and then we're also gonna cast the insert for the dash. That way we make a nice one piece that'll fit the fueltech into it, but still have that nice factory look in there. So up here, start cutting away on this thing, see if we can get this thing built today. All right, so we got the top popped off, got the base popped off, stuff moved around. This is our crucible that we have. Actually, it's the exact same height as that little fire ring on the top. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna bring this base down a little bit, just enough we can get them fire blocks under it and get the burner above it. So maybe somewhere about right there. Well, there's a few pipe fittings here. We're just gonna build us a little quick burner, run a line across, punch a hole in it with pressure. So see if we can get this thing cooking. Yeah, so that's how it'll be like that. All right, so we punched a hole so we could run our line through. Got our burner coming through to the inside. Box is all fire lined. Crucible drops right in there. So, way that's offset to the side, we got an access hole in the lid where we can add to it, pull slag. So now what we need to do, we're gonna run us a bar up, make a hinge that we can attach on the lid so we can just grab an edge and spin the lid on and off, make that thing work. All right, so got the top back on. We got our pipe ran through the side for the burner. Got a little burner in there, crucible sitting in there. Everything's got a nice height. For right now, just stuck a handle on the lid, lift it off, and we get a different bearing hinge assembly for swinging the top around so it'll work better. So we got pieces here. Gonna need to punch a hole through here so I can run this pipe through sideways. We'll drill us a small orifice hole in this. Hook up with some gas lines here, some pressure. We'll be able to screw this on. Put this little stud in the back so we can make a cap that we can adjust in and out to adjust our airflow. Hopefully make this burner run proper. So hopefully here in about another hour or so, we can make this thing fire out. Alright, so we ran our hole all the way through. Run this fitting in there. Now what we're going to do is drill us a little orifice in that. We're ready, we'll give this a little weld around, cap it up, and this thing will be about ready to party. Alright, I can't find my small decimal bits, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drill a hole, tap it. That way we can put a MIG tip in there with our 035 hole that I want, and we'll get it done that way. Alright, we got our nozzle in the bar, got the bar tacked in. Just cap this side. We'll be about ready to put this together. We're going to weld a nut in here so we can make an airflow adjuster for it, and should be ready to try this thing out very shortly. Alright, we got our burner assembly in here. We got our airflow cap. That way, just quick little spin, adjust our airflow. So now what we'll do is we'll hook up our line here and we'll give this thing a try. Why is it always so hard to find just a regular old piece of paper in this place? Well, looks like we got a good little burner going here, so get this thing moved, throw some aluminum in there, and see if it'll melt the stuff. Alright, Christy's got us loaded up with some scrap aluminum. Got the crucible ready to go, so we'll get some fire going on this thing and see how she does. Hopefully we can find something to pour into for ingots in the meantime.
Honda Accord, Cura.
Alright, so we're going to kind of put us a little flask together here. I'll try to see if we can make a little mold on this dash insert. So we got something to pour this aluminum into here in a few. So we're just really kind of messing around here, making sure everything works and kind of see what happens. I know we got cardboard down on the bottom, probably not great for trying to mold it, but we're gonna see what happens and go from there. We got to machine everything out of it anyways, so we're gonna give it a little college try. Okay, so what we've got is pretty smooth down in there. So you can see that upper ridge line down in there. That's where we're going to try to pour. Well, we'll pour all the way up in. We got the indent for the fueltech to come out. But everything off the back over that line, we're going to try to mill off there. But hey, for our first little shot and using cardboard in for the infill, not looking too bad. What do you think, babe?
I think it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Got your little Kaiser logo. Gonna be cast into it with a fueltech insert.
Yep.
I mean,
Won't necessarily be pretty, but it'll be very functional.
why won't it be pretty?
We'll see if I like it.
It'll be digital gauges inside the Henry J cluster.
We'll see if I like it.
Drum door.
There's just a little piece on the side edge here.
Yeah, but if you come over here, you need to scrape the shit out of it anyways, so put the hook in. Oh. Gotta grab coffee can. Never mind, Mama's got it. It'll be fine. We're gonna get way more than that on it. Close her up, let her get a little hotter. It's about time to pour some aluminum goodness. Alright, I guess, well, we think it's that long enough, so
Get the screwdriver. Here. corner.
Yeah, it's all burnt, so. Alright, well, we'll let this thing cool. We'll get it all brushed off, and we'll see what it looks like. But so far, looks like we've got a nice indent we can finish cutting out for the fuel tech to fit in. But the outer frame, man, it looks like we got a killer perfect mold on it.
It looks like a great mold, actually. Fantastic. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dude, we just poured that.
Jeez.
Like, this part never existed a few minutes ago in the world. First one ever. Fuel Tech Kaiser Dash. And we got Miss Cranky Pants over here hiding in the chair, playing on her phone. Yeah. Hey. Oh, she can't even be pissy. She had to start laughing. So, and everybody, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share with all your friends. That's all the time we got today. We'll catch you guys all in the next one.